Hi, everybody. I'm Christie Smirl from Healthier Vibrations. I wanted to share with you all of the different programs and trainings that I have available in yoga meditation. I've developed different tracks and training programs to suit people's individual needs. Some people just want to become a practitioner. They want to do it just for themselves, to transform themselves. And other people want to do that plus become a teacher. I used to offer all of these in my local area, but we know 2020 brought a lot of changes. Many of the studios have closed and their training programs are gone as well. So now I'm doing everything online. Everything is self-paced through Healthier Vibrations with one-on-one guidance and mentorship. So let's take a tour through the Healthier Vibrations Learning Center. First thing you do is you go to healthiervibrations.com. And you can find the tab Yoga Meditation Practitioner Program and Teacher Certification. Then you decide how much time do you want to invest? Are you doing this for yourself or do you want to become a teacher? Do you want to do 100 hours or do you want to do 300 hours? You can enroll today. It's sitting there waiting for you. In the yoga practitioner program or teacher program, we learn, of course, yoga philosophy. We learn that yoga is way more than just those physical poses you see on the magazine covers. We go into depth in the 8 limbs of yoga, how to set up a sacred sadhana, what are the foundations, and how to balance our lives with the purusharthas, the 4 aims of life. We have guest teacher and yoga instructor, licensed acupuncturist Craig Williams join us for several of the series. The first one is the Bhagavad Gita, where he and I teach you about karma yoga, jnana yoga, raja yoga, and bhakti yoga. Now, I go into teaching asana from a different standpoint because many of you know that I have a medical background. I've been a nurse practitioner, master of science for over 20 years. I've been in the medical field for 30 years. I'm a doctor of Ayurvedic medicine, as well as a Reiki master. So I bring to the table the science behind what we're doing, not just the fluffiness of what we're doing, but the science, the indications, the contraindications, the safety of what we're doing. Now, when we learn about yogasana, the poses, we go into how to create wellness, how to create proper flow of prana in the body through Pawan Muktasana 1, Series 3, individual poses, Surya Namaskar, which is the sun salutations. We also learn the mantras that go along with that. I've included in the asana portion of this teacher training or practitioner training yin yoga. And in the yin yoga section, we learn it from an organ-based methodology and a chakra-based approach. Now, naturally, we go into anatomy as well. We go into the musculoskeletal anatomy, the subtle body anatomy, chakra physiology, as well as yin anatomy, which is very different. That includes marmas and meridians. We go deep into the information of pranayama, conscious breath control, the physiology, the techniques, the indications, the safety, and the contraindications on many, many techniques from Dirga Pranayama, Ujjayi Pranayama, Samavritti, Nandi Shodhana, Simhasana, and the list goes on. Now, naturally, in this program, I do incorporate the sister science of Ayurveda. We talk about Ayurvedic nutrition. We talk about advanced yogic nutrition, as well as healing the digestive system to forge your physical vessel for your spiritual work and covering the mind-gut axis. We also discuss in this program yoga and Ayurvedic lifestyles. In Ayurveda, we learn about dinacharya, which is the daily ritual of oral, eye, ear care, skin care, and abhyanga. We learn about conscious living, daily sadhana, mind regulation, how sex is incorporated into these different concepts, as well as the shat kriyas, how to cleanse the body. We touch a little bit on meditation, However, if you want to learn more about meditation, you take the 100-hour meditation program. You could take that in addition or by itself. And in the meditation training program, we learn about philosophies like Atma, the soul, Chetana, moksha, and liberation. We talk about the latter of the 8 limbs of yoga: pratyahara, sense withdrawal and control; dhyana, concentration; dharana, and samadhi. Of course, we go into all sorts of different methodologies, from metta meditation, walking meditation, yoga nidra. But more importantly, we talk about the science of meditation, emotional regulation, the physiology, and the modulation of the nervous system. Then we go into a whole series of guided meditations that I've already recorded for you, which you'll be keeping a log. You'll be journaling. You'll be developing your own sadhana practice and logging it, so that during different benchmarks in your program, you'll reach out to me and we'll set up a one-on-one call so that I can track your progress, evaluate where you're at, and of course, answer any questions along the way. You can answer questions anytime during the program. I'm always going to be available to you, unless I'm out of town or something. So in the meditation portion, we also talk about meditation through, excuse me, through mantra. You learn a whole slew of mantras. Some of them are for healing, like the Dhanvantari mantra. Some of them are for overcoming obstacles, overcoming the fear of death, and some are to yoke with other spiritual intelligences. One of the portions of this section as well is healing the mind with Craig Williams again. We talk about yogic psychology, Ayurvedic psychology, how to create cognitive behavioral modifications, how to pinpoint mental vitiations. But Craig also goes into Jyotish science. Now, this is something that literally changed my life as well. And I hope that you will be able to learn and cultivate a whole new pathway for yourself of ease and grace through living in harmony with the cosmic fundamentals. And in the meditation series, we also go into the chakra alignment process. So I go through each of the chakras with you, and we talk about how we can target and change the flow of prana and decondition ourselves to live our most optimal lives. Now, that's a lot of information. You may have other questions. You can always contact me and schedule a Zoom call, go over any questions you may have. But first, before I end this call, I also want to show you, how do you access your classroom? Like, what does it look like once you've already been enrolled? So when you log in here to Healthier Vibrations, you'll have a menu drop down. So let's go into the Yoga Teacher Training portal. See, what does the actual classroom look like? When you enter after enrollment, you'll have the tips for success, files to download to log your progress, and then you'll see all the different videos available to you. Each video says what the length of time is, so that you know whether or not you can commit to that day or that week, how much reflection outline time I want you to spend, suggestions on what to outline, and total time for each module. With each module, you'll have PowerPoints that you download. So for instance, if we open up this file, you can download and print Yoga Philosophies A, and it's got all of your information. So you don't have to worry about taking too many notes or worrying about spelling or understanding what I'm saying, because sometimes all the Sanskrit words can be confusing. So that's the basics of the program. Enrollment is open today. Each program has a different price set depending on which one you want to do. The 100-hour program is $1,000, 2 installments of $500. The 300-hour program is $2,500 with multiple installments at each benchmark. Now, if you're a Cal State, or excuse me, a Southern California University health science student, and you've completed year one or year two, I am offering a discount. If you've already taken classes with me in the past, I'm offering a discount as well. And we can discuss those discounts when you schedule a call with me. So I hope that you find a program that suits your needs. Whatever program you choose, I hope that it completely changes your life. Yoga and Ayurveda has been a complete deal changer for me. It's helped put me in touch with my deeper self, my higher self, my truer self. So until we speak, namaste. Have a wonderful day.